take you along on the Beads of Courage box build. So I've got a simple box with a couple of dados cut in for joinery on the box. Then I thought I'd do something creative. I have some spalted burl right here, kind of an end cut from pecan. So to make a top, I've glued up a couple pieces together here. Do that.
We have the babies, and we have, I mean, like I said, children of all ages, and I think this program means so much to me and to all of us because, I mean, I can't imagine living the lives that they live sometimes in this ICU and having test after test, and the parents' lives day by day, and this gives them some kind of way to show, like, this is my journey, this is what I've been through, and I survived, and you know, I made it through these days. And the boxes, the program itself is just amazing because I think it at least lets the outside world see a little bit of what's going on inside. Mm-hmm.
For more information on the Beads of Courage program, please see the show notes below.
So now I want to cut this piece out where it's going to be the top. I need the exact width, so I can draw a line on here and cut it with anticipation that that'll be the exact width. But the smarter thing to do is to put it on my table saw and reference my box width. So that's what we're going to do. Put this in here and just tighten up this where we know that that will be exactly the width of the top. Don't have to measure, now we can cut. Now for a little bit of sanding. Got my sides built. We got some dadoed ends. So we're going to make a walnut plywood bottom for it. And this is the top. Now as far as the top of this, we've got a fancy handle here. We have little grooves in it for our finger holes on both sides, and we'll put our little Beads of Courage logo bead on the top here. Made a rabbet around all four edges for our walnut plywood. This will slip in here like this, and then the whole lid will be like this, and this will be our handle. We'll figure out some way to affix that in here. And then I'm going to come in and glue it all up. And then I'm going to come in and cut about a 1/2 inch down so I have this thicker wood to serve as support for my top. I'm a little bit afraid that this is may get kind of chipped out along the edges. But we'll put a nice bevel on here with that as the bottom base.
Sanding the inside was done before the assembly and the glue up. If you watch real close in this glue up, I put the back panel in backwards and had to take it apart. There it goes. Make sure you put it together the right way the first time. Then you glue in the bottom and you got your box assembly pretty much done.
So I'm getting ready to glue my lid on top of the box. So I have prepared this by putting tape all on the inside, because I won't be able to see it. I'm going to glue it on top, because what I'm going to end up doing after it's glued together, I'm going to come in and make a cut around here. I want part of this to serve as my lid. Then I'll make a rabbet cut on the lid and on the base so it'll fit snugly. I figured that'd be easier than trying to do it off of this. I wasn't sure this would hold up. So after we cut the lid off, here's what the lid looks like. We had tape on the inside to prevent the glue from spreading about.
So one of the design features I made, instead of cutting rabbets in the lid and in the box base, I put walnut edging around it so the lid would just fit and I wouldn't cut away any of the matching grain. Here's a dry fit shot of the box on the actual log that the spalted pecan came from.
So when I cut my rabbets, I had this little through thing at the end because the rabbet ran all the way down here on both sides. So now I'm going to fill those with these little walnut plugs. That'll just fit in here. Kind of like that. I'll glue them in and I'll come back and I'll flush cut them. Beads of courage. This is the last thing we need to do to add to our box to complete it. So to do this, I'm going to use the Bob Smith CA glue with the accelerant. That's the instant set. A little spray accelerant. Wipe off the extra. And we're done. These are all of our Beads of Courage boxes. We'd like for you to join us and build one of these Beads of Courage boxes to help the Sawdust Brothers provide boxes for the Beads of Courage program. Hey, you like box building? Give us a thumbs up. And as usual, come back and see me real soon.